Hello everyone, my name is Doreen Victor. What I have in my hands can kill you. What I have in my hands can make you sick. What I have in my hands can send you to the hospital for a very long time. It's funny because we all consume it. Some in small amounts, some in large amounts, but we consume it daily. I myself have been a victim and ended in the hospital, and I never thought that something so small could have such a big impact. I'm referring to a crystal, more specifically, salt, the only rock humans eat. Today, I'm going to teach you a little bit more about salt. We're going to talk about the history of salt, the side effects of excessive salt consumption, and how to get rid of excess sodium in the body. Salt is one of the most common crystals. It is the only rock humans eat. It makes up to 3% of seawater by weight. Before refrigeration, salt was used to preserve foods, more specifically, meat. Sea salt was and is still collected in shallow pools, which is then evaporated by sunlight. This salt goes through a process of raking, cleaning, and stiffing, and becomes as valuable as gold. In fact, in ancient Rome, soldiers were paid with salt, which is where the term salary comes from. Although it has a very interesting history, salt has a big impact on the human body. One of these impacts is dehydration or hyponatremia. Hyponatremia is a medical term of excessive sodium concentration in the body. Severe hyponatremia can cause confusion, irritability, and seizures. Another side effect of salt in the body is stomach cancer. Stomach cancer is the fourth most common cancer. You may be asking yourself, well, how can something so small and insignificant cause cancer? Salt on its own does not cause cancer, but overconsumption does. There's a saying in French that goes, l'excès en tout nuit. When translated, it says, too much of anything can harm you. According to an article titled Review of Salt Consumption in Stomach Cancer, excessive salt consumption increases the growth of Helicobacter pylori. This bacteria causes damage to the stomach lining, which can cause ulcers, lesions, and inflammation to the stomach. If left untreated, it can cause stomach cancer. Other side effects are bloating, swelling, addiction, brain fog, and high blood pressure. Now that you know about the side effects of salt consumption, let's end on a positive note. You can get rid of salt in your body at the comfort of your own home by increasing your water intake, drinking lemon water, green tea, exercising, consuming foods that are rich in potassium such as bananas, strawberries, leafy greens, melons, and citrus fruits. And lastly, it is recommended to not go over 2,300 milligrams of salt per day. Today, we learned about the history of salt, the side effects of excessive salt in the body, and how to get rid of excess sodium. I say excessive because salt in its own does not harm you, but too much of anything can harm you.